I want YouTubers to stop bragging about how many subscribers they have, because among other things, they sound like they think they're better than people who have smaller channels. Of course, you're going to say that I'm jealous because I can't get any subscribers. And you're absolutely correct when you say that. Jealousy is a fact of life. It may suck, but it's still a fact of life. Jealousy is also part of the scarcity mindset. And if you want to get rid of jealousy, then you have to get rid of the scarcity mindset. And one way to get rid of the scarcity mindset is to start a resource-based economy. Then you might say that I'm not entitled to have a huge number of YouTube subscribers. And again, you are correct when you say that. But freedom of speech means I can still complain about my low subscriber count. And freedom of choice means you don't have to listen to my complaints. And if you're still listening to my complaints and you don't want to hear my complaints, then you've made a bad choice. One time I complained to a big YouTuber about him bragging about his channel size, and he told me he wasn't bragging. He claimed that he was thanking his subscribers. It still sounds like bragging to me. What benefit does it give your subscribers to tell them your channel is huge? I say it doesn't benefit them, but it does benefit you and your huge ego. What's wrong with humility? I thought being humble was considered a good attribute. I also heard a YouTuber say that a certain big YouTuber must be doing something right if his channel is so huge. That sounds to me like another claim that big YouTubers are better than small YouTubers. Besides, I suspect that big YouTubers are big partly because they have a better publicity campaign than most. In contrast to that, I have a horrible publicity campaign, especially since Shitter and FaceCrook won't let me publicize my stuff. Another thing that bothers me about big YouTubers bragging is that they seem to believe that the size of their channels prove they have quality content. Quality is a relative term, and since that's the case, that doesn't mean your channel is loved by 100% of YouTube viewers. After all, there are flat earthers who have huge YouTube channels. Then some might say that having 100% approval is not what matters. Having the majority approval is what matters. Supposedly it's about the wisdom of the crowd. But I don't believe in the wisdom of the crowd. The crowd reminds me of the Borg Collective.
We are the Borg. We will add your biological and technological distinctiveness to our own. Your culture will adapt to service us. Resistance is futile.
The crowd is just another echo chamber to me. The crowd is often filled with uninformed and uneducated people. Where's the wisdom in that? The crowd is also resistant to new ways of thinking, and problem solving requires new ways of thinking. Not to mention that new ways of thinking could solve the current health crisis. As for me, I need to be able to look into new ways of thinking. It helps me be creative at all times. And like I said so many times before, I want to be creative at all times. Whenever I come across a YouTuber who brags about the size of their channel, I will often downvote their videos. And if I'm subscribed to them, I will often unsubscribe. These people seem obsessed with channel size, as if that's the only reason they're on YouTube. And then there's the BS about how a bigger channel means more credibility, or the BS about how having a big channel is why people should subscribe to it. The stupid never ends. Big YouTubers, you're still human, and you're still as imperfect as the rest of us human slobs. You're not better than anybody else. Of course, YouTubers won't stop bragging about the size of their channels just because I don't like it. They don't even know I exist. If I had a huge subscriber base, I would not brag, because I'm not better than anybody else. Nobody is better than anybody else. If I had a huge subscriber base, I would act as if I still had under 300 subscribers. I would focus on being as creative as possible and not on being a braggart, because I say creativity is more important than bragging rights. Peace, the science out.